Hi, everyone. My name is Irene. I am team elite of Nu Skin. And tonight, I'm very, very glad. First of all, I would like to have a quick introduction of myself. I'm full-time Nu Skin right now, but before turning full-time to this industry, I used to work in garment trading business in Hong Kong, and I used to be the general manager of a multinational garment trading company. Okay, so tonight I would like to introduce a very, very good friend of mine to do a sharing with you guys. Because what's amazed me so much that is his background and also his analytical skill. And I am, I love reading a lot of reports and news and business. But one area I'm not as good as he is technology. He has been spending a lot of focus on technology in the past over 20 years, although he looks really young, okay, in IT and also in cybersecurity in enterprises. And tonight, I would like to introduce our very good friend, team elite of Nu Skin, Bernard Tam.
Hello.
Welcome.
Very good to meet everyone.
Okay, now I would like to ask, I would jump into the questions right away. Okay, many people thought that Nu Skin is a cosmetic company or skincare company, but from your eyes, I don't think this is the case because first of all, you're not a lady, you're a gentleman, and I'm not the kind of person that love beauty so much. So with me and you here tonight, I think Nu Skin is not something that a lot of people see. It's more than that, right?
Yes, for sure. So, just because the company name Nu Skin has skin in it, right? A lot of people naturally think that it's to do with cosmetics, but hopefully today in the sharing, we'll be able to share a little bit more information and insight about what actually Nu Skin actually is. What is this company? What is this vision? What is this plan? And how does it actually achieve those plans? And then you'll find that actually Nu Skin is a technology company. And it's a technology company that is has a very clear focus on what it wants to achieve. And it has very clear steps on how to achieve them through different products that they release over time and the different companies that it partners with and acquires and buys and merges with over time to make sure that happens. And so today, one of our topics is talking about Nu Skin's vision, right? So maybe let me share.
Wow, can't wait for that.
Yeah, let me share the slides and then let's get right into it. Okay, sorry, hold on, it's just a little bit slow. Okay, so firstly, I think one thing that I'd like to mention, right, is, Nu Skin, everyone always thinks of Nu Skin as a, as a beauty company. And then sometimes recently, people ask me about, is Nu Skin doing AI, right? Is it doing AI technology? How is it using AI, right? So I've been with Nu Skin for quite a few years. And actually 10 years ago, Nu Skin already had a very clear vision that it wants to provide and offer personalized anti-aging products to consumers easily and quickly. Now, this vision sounds very ambitious, and it is very ambitious. And a lot of people will be like, well, all companies talk about that, and they think, they say that they're really good. But the real important question is how can Nu Skin deliver on that promise? And through my time with Nu Skin, I've really come to kind of realize and then also have confidence and really be inspired by Nu Skin in terms of how it actually takes steps to make sure that it achieves these goals for us, because we partner with them as a business partner. And in order for them to succeed, they know that they need to help us to succeed. And before I go into the details, right, I think one of the topics Irene and I was talking about, right, is about the concept of AI. And this is the title of what we're talking about. And before, I'd like to really clear up this topic, right, because I've been dealing with AI for a long time, particularly actually even before I was doing going into the workforce. When I was in engineering, when I studied engineering, I actually focused and specialized in robotics when I was doing mechanical engineering. So, you know, I already had a very early concept of sort of robotics and intelligence on how robots and automation uses intelligence. And actually, AI is only a tool. If you think back, right, if you are more than 25 years old, right, you would, or maybe 30, you will know about when internet first came into reality, right? So when internet first came out, everyone thought that, oh, okay, companies, we need to do something about internet in order to be successful. And we all know, you know, with internet came the .com companies, and we all know, you know, Irene, do you remember what happened with the .com companies after the year 2000?
The bubbles.
Yeah, the bubble burst, right?
Burst.
So a lot of companies kind of disappeared. And
Right.
the key, the point I want to make here is that the internet was a very, very important tool that changed our lives. But the companies that chose to make the internet its core business, a lot of them disappeared. But there are many companies that became very successful. And those companies, they were able to use the internet to help their vision and their core business to do better. For those companies, they became super, super successful. And I can give you an example. For example, Netflix is one of the 101 examples of a company that utilized the internet as a tool to dramatically make its core business successful. And, you know, if you know about Netflix, right? So the first generation of a company like Netflix was Blockbuster Video, and then they were using, you know, renting content and things like that. And actually, Netflix saw that opportunity and utilized the internet to provide the content rental and delivery service, and they became maybe the #1 content provider in the world. So in that example, you can see that if you are able to harness a tool that is up and coming, then, you know, your business will be able to dramatically take advantage of that wave and benefit from that as well. And I think right now, AI is sort of a wave that we're experiencing right now. I'm sure there will be other waves in the future, but currently we're facing AI. And I'm very, very proud and glad that Nu Skin is actually using AI as a tool, not to focus its business around AI, but use AI as a way to help its vision of being offering personalized anti-aging products to consumers quickly and easily. And I have 200% confidence that because of the use of AI now, Nu Skin will be that much more successful very, very quickly. And if we answer the question about how can Nu Skin deliver on its promise to be of that vision, right? So, you know, when I was analyzing and looking at the quarterly results and looking at the analyst reports that Nu Skin as a public company have to do on a quarterly basis, right, to Wall Street and everywhere around the world, actually, they always talk about their New Vision 2025 plan. And essentially, that is their business plan from a few years ago for the next few years until 2025 in how they achieve the personalized anti-aging goals. And actually, that plan, they've actually made it into a blueprint, a roadmap of what they need to do to make that happen. And if we think back as consumers, you know, it sounds very complicated. If I as a user, I look back for the last few years, I can actually start to realize, oh, that's why Nu Skin launched these products. That's why Nu Skin launched these apps on our phones. That's why Nu Skin is launching the current product. And this is the reason why Nu Skin is buying these companies for the future. So if I kind of summarize what has happened in the past few years to support the New Vision 2025 plan, a few years ago, actually, Nu Skin came out with a really, really great product, very disruptive product that a lot of movie stars and a lot of influencers and magazines, you know, talked really, really great about. And that was the LumiSpa IO. And if we think about it, the product position was, a device that is a connected device that provides really great cleaning treatment for the user. But from Nu Skin's perspective, it was a connected device for them to know their consumers, because they had a very clear vision that in order for them to use AI to build the future, they need to know what their consumers are using and how are they using the products. Because if they don't have the data, AI will only give them a really bad answer or bad advice, because AI is basically garbage in, garbage out.
Garbage
If
out,
you have
that's
good
right.
data, if you have good data going in, it'll give you very good insights and very good analysis. So
Right.
that's why Nu Skin very, very clearly decided that we need to understand our customers and consumers very well. And when I say understand them, not just taking a survey, I need to know how are they using the product.
Yeah, I'm one of the
often are they using it?
contributors.
Yeah. So maybe you can share some insight about what information do you think the LumiSpa IO collects when you're using them?
Yeah, the device is connected to my mobile phone and via a mobile app called Vera. And at least the app will keep track on how often I use the device, how good I'm with it. For example, it will remind me, oh, your stroke is too fast. You need to be more patient and do slowly, take it easy. And whether I have complete the 2 minutes or the whole treatment. So whether I am using the right regimens and stuff like that. So it's amazing. I find it so amazing.
So do you know why Nu Skin needs to collect all of that data? The reason why Nu Skin needs to collect all of this usage data, not just your profile, not just Irene, at a certain age in Canada need to clean. That's not the data they're looking for. They're looking for how often you use it. Are you using it correctly? Does it stop while you're using because you're not using the right motion? Because that usage, data they collect, they can then use AI to start to formulate actionable intelligence on what their users like to use, what is their preference, and how often should they use certain products, and what kind of products they should kind of create to match kind of the preferences of what people do.
Correct. Well, once you said that, this remind me that after LumiSpa has been launched for about 1 year or so, Nu Skin launched another treatment or formula for Bremis. Okay, for acne, and they didn't used to have it, and I think it's from AI. What they learn from AI, what they learn from the customers, right?
Right. What are the needs? What are the preferences? Right. So that's the first stage of really creating a good data set, so that machine learning and artificial intelligence AI can then start to give them actionable intelligence. And that's why they developed the app Vera, because it starts to allow the analytics to start to come up. But then at the same time, that data can then be shared with another app called Stella. That is an app that they launched for us as business partners, because they know that not only Nu Skin needs to know the customers, they need to help us to know our business. So Stella was an app to provide the distributors so that we can better understand what makes our business grow, what are the data points around our consumer base that helps us to do less to get more, right? All of these insights are at the core of the Stella app as well.
It's my personal accountant. I like it so much.
Exactly. So Vera is your personal consultant, right? And then Stella is your personal accountant, right? So these two are very powerful tools that once we have the great data, then they start to provide insights and actions for us. And then now we're in the current step, which is the next phase of the new Vision 2025, which is utilizing the WellSpa IO. It is their first technology, first connected device that provides an optimizing treatment in real time. What that means is, LumiSpa and all the products that Nu Skin was providing before was passive devices. You set it, and then it provides you with that treatment, and that is it. It doesn't care about afterwards, you know, how you feel, what happened. Obviously, Nu Skin has confidence that you would feel good and look good, but the device itself does not know. But with the WellSpa IO, now it's adopted the second generation of using data and using the AI analytics, with being able to have real-time optimization of the treatment. So the device will be able to understand when I'm using it, does it need to give more pulse? Does it need to amplify the treatment? Does it need to tone down the treatment? How much of the pulses do I need? So all of these information now become interactive throughout my experience and usage of the product itself.
Yeah, and the frequency the device detect our response, it's so amazing. Like WellSpa IO, every second the device will determine for 26 times how we respond to the microcurrent, which can never be achieved by human being, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, now, the level of sophistication of the connected devices now on Nu Skin's platform is getting better and better because of the data and the AI analytics that allows Nu Skin to focus what products to develop. And then now going into the future,
Can't wait to listen to that.
yeah, so the next step that helps us to get the end goal of the 2025 New Vision is taking our final step to become predictive personalized treatments. And that's why Nu Skin acquired LifeDNA, one of a very young and new, but already creating a lot of waves and noise in the market, a company that specializes in DNA sample collection and then providing analytics on basically my genome expression to provide me with advice and insights about what has high probability of happening for me in the future. So with Nu Skin, we had good data, good products of the past. We have products like the WellSpa IO that is always in real time now. Now we have LifeDNA data that will be going into sort of Nu Skin's research and development to develop products that can cater for future needs of my specific DNA. Now, this is such a powerful, powerful position, because if you imagine any business, if you have a customer that will stay with you for 100 years, what do you think will be their stock price, Irene? I mean, you do a lot of economics, right? You know why I asked that question, right? If you were an investor, how would you value a company if you know their customers will stay with them for 100 years?
Oh my God, that's priceless.
Right? I mean, the way that investors look at a company is by looking at the customer growth,
value,
right? The customer growth and the retention, right? And then using that as a multiplier. They expect customers to churn, right? But if they have a customer base that stays with the company for decades and decades and decades, I think an investor will not know how to value the company, because for them, it's like, that means that even with no new customers, you will have continued growth of business, which is something that I don't see any company really being able to capture, right? So having
infinity.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, some people will think we're too ambitious, but with LifeDNA now being able to fulfill that gap about collecting, right, DNA samples and then be able to analyze the expression of the genome so that we can predict, Nu Skin can predict what products Bernard should use in the future, because I have certain things that I need, because I have a tendency that my skin will have certain dryness, or I might have wrinkles that start to develop earlier than my friends and my peers, right? I think that is such a powerful, powerful market position that I rarely see any company be able to touch.
Wow.
And I would like to, I think naturally your next question would be, so okay, so with LifeDNA, that sounds interesting, but what are some of the insights that LifeDNA can give, right? So I wanted to kind of just share with everyone here a little bit about LifeDNA, because LifeDNA has been in business for a while, and they're a young company, but they're already providing a lot of DNA genomatics services in the market already. And actually, they have many divisions for doing DNA analysis or genome analysis that looks at health, that looks at physical health, sort of like internal health, and different kind of dynamics of the person, right? Mental health and all that kind of things. One of the division, actually, they focus on skincare and skin, sort of your skin as an organ. So here I capture for their skin division, right, for relating to skincare and prediction around that. These are the things that their DNA expression analysis actually looks at. And so, for example, if we look at things around sun sensitivity, do I get freckles when I get go out in the sun? Do I have a tendency, maybe I don't have freckles now, but maybe when I reach like a certain age, like 50, 60, do I have a higher tendency of getting freckles quickly? Do I easily get sunburn rather than suntan? Like my friends would be like, Bernard, it's great when you tan, like you're always very tan. When I go into the sun, I get red and then it hurts. And then all of a sudden, I go back to fair skin again. So all of these things, are very, very key kind of attributes that our DNA and our basically our genome expression actually provides details, like a roadmap or a map about. So if we're able to kind of capture products and predict and recommend products that cater for future issues for the consumers. Wow, this is where it really, really becomes rocket science in my mind, because that is truly customized products for now and into the future. And that makes me just so excited and so proud to be partnering with a company like Nu Skin.
Oh my God, I can feel my goosebump. Oh, and Nu Skin is a well-around company. So on top of skin, the company can also take care of our wellness side. So,
right, exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly. So I think, you make a great point, Irene, because I think a lot of people forget about what Nu Skin actually does. They're so focused on maybe just the cosmetics or the beauty side. But, if I just kind of use just the last couple minutes just to, I guess, remind, what Nu Skin is as an organization, as a New York Stock Exchange listed organization for many years, right? It is a very well-established organization, global organization with very, very clear and very strategic divisions that make up its business. So very clear for us is on the left side, right? Nu Skin as a business focusing on holistic wellness and beauty, using connected devices and provide treatments so that, consumers can have an interactive experience. That's very clear because we see that very often. And to your point, Nu Skin also clearly recognizes that, it has a very big division that focuses on comprehensive anti-aging using targeted nutritional supplements, because they know that our bodies needs nourishment and needs protection as we start to age. And then basically on the right side here, this is something that I think most people actually don't even recognize, is that actually Nu Skin has a division that focuses on corporate strategic development. And this division is an organization that actually goes and analyzes the market, what technologies would fit the new vision roadmap, what technologies can help to include in the Nu Skin ecosystem technology platform, what intellectual property and what patents Nu Skin can utilize to kind of enforce and increase sort of how the different product sets will provide a better result for the consumers. So RISE is the name of the division that focuses on strategic ecosystem development and corporate development. So what it does is actually it goes out and then buys and actually integrates, right, the different technologies that Nu Skin feels that it fits the new Vision 2025. And for example, recently Beauty Bio, which is a technology, also a new cosmetic technology company that focuses on hydration, and something called microneedling, right? A very unique piece, right? And then Life DNA, which focuses on genomatics and then DNA expressions, right? Really fitting the bill of personalized wellness, right? And providing that health supplements in the future. So all of these pillars that make up Nu Skin as an organization are so important to helping its strategic development for the next 3, 5, 10 years. And I'm so proud that Nu Skin actually, make it easy for us to build the business. We don't need to spend effort in having these divisions. We don't have to spend effort in going to the market to do R&D, and we don't have to take money to invest, right? We're not angel investors. We're not venture capitalists. We don't have huge amounts of money to go and invest to buy companies. All of these are facilitated by Nu Skin, but their success is our success, and our success is their success.
Oh my God, what an amazing introduction by you, Bernard. Thank you very much. I don't know you guys, but after Bernard sharing, I feel so much more confidence with Nu Skin product, and I can't wait to try the product. So today, just do a simple step, which is to sign up as a Nu Skin member so that we can use the best price to start with trying the products. But about the business, I don't know you, but I would for sure catch the wave of the future and enjoy the future or market that Nu Skin will capture, no matter whether I'm in or not.
Yes,
I think the company will capture the market. So come with us, join us, and we have other sections that will talk about how to start the business. So welcome to our next sharing. Okay, and once again, thank you, Bernard, and have a good night.
Thank you,
Thank you
Irene.
very
Thank you, everyone.
much.